Hello everyone, and welcome back to today's math class. In our previous class, we learned one-step equation, and today we'll be learning two-step equation. But before we proceed to today's class, we want to remind ourselves what we learned in our previous class, which is one-step equation. We'll be taking one or two examples so that it will refresh us on what we learned in our previous class before we move to two-step equation. In our previous class, we learned one-step equation. So let's take one example before we proceed to today's class. This example that I gave now is one-step equation. Is one-step equation. When you have something like this, 1 minus 6 equals to 10. The next thing you are going to do is to bring down your y equals to, when this minus 6 crosses this equal sign, minus 6 crosses this equal sign to meet this 10. When this minus 6 crosses this equal sign to meet this 10, the minus sign is going to change from minus to plus. Then we have 10 plus 6 equals to y equals to 16. This is our answer. This one that I solved now is called one-step equation. And why is it called one-step equation? It is called one-step equation because it requires one step. The operation requires one step to solve. This one does not require division. Divide both sides. Doesn't require divide both sides or something. This is one-step equation. One-step equation. This is our question. Y minus 6 equals to 10. You bring down your y. We have minus 6. When it crosses this equal sign to meet this 10, it will change to plus. Then we have y equals to 10 plus 6. Y equals to 16. That means our y is 16. Let's solve. The next one will be, so let's go to our main question today, which is two-step equation. I just give this one example on one-step equation that we did in our previous class to refresh ourselves in case if we have forgotten before we move to the one that we have today. The one that we'll be teaching today is two-step equation. Okay, let's take example. So we have entered the main business that we have today. This is the main business that we have today. This is the example of two-step equation. Two-step equation because the operation requires two steps to solve. This is two-step equation. Let's solve it. When you have something like this, 2x plus 6 equals to 20. You said bring down your 2x. This plus 6, when it's crossing this equal sign to meet this 20, it will change to plus, it will change to minus. Because this is having plus, when it crosses to the other side, it's going to change from plus to minus. You have 20 equals to 20 minus 6. 2x plus 6 equals to 20. Bring down your 2x. This plus 6, when it cross this equal sign to meet 20, it's going to be 20 minus 6. That means this plus will change to minus. We are left with 2x equals to 20 minus 6. Then we have this 2x equals to 14. You bring down your 2s. 20 minus 6 is going to give us 14. So the next thing we are going to do is to divide both sides by 2. We are dividing both sides by 2. 2 here 1, 2 here 1. We are left with s. 2 here 1, 2, 2 in 14 is 7. That means our s is 7. Our s is 7. Our s is equals to 7. Let's check. Now let's check whether our answer is correct. Here before we did not know our s. Now we have gotten our x. So we're going to replace this s with this 7. Put your 7 here. 2 times 7 will give us 14. 14 plus this 6 give us 20. That means our answer is correct. Let's move to example 2. Our example 2 said 6p minus 12 equals to 24. 6p minus 12 equals to 24. Let's solve. Bring down your 6p. This 12 is having minus 12. When it crosses this minus 12 crosses this equal sign to make this 20. This minus sign is going to change from minus to plus. Then we are having 24 plus 12. I hope you get what I did here. This is 6p minus 12 equals to 24. You bring down your 6p equals to 24 plus 12. Because this minus 12, when it's coming to this side, and when it crosses this equal sign, this this sign is going to change from minus to plus. Then we are having 50 equals to 24 plus 12. Then 6p equals to 24 plus 12 is going to give us 36. 36. Bring down your 6p equals to 24 plus 12, 36. The next thing we are going to do is to divide both sides by 6. This here 1, this here 1, this here 1, this is x, this is 6. Then we are left with s equals to 6. That means our s is p. Our p, that means our p is equals to 6 because this is our p here. P. Before here, we did not know our p. Now, we have gotten our p. Our p is 6. Then we replace this p with 6. Let's check whether our answer will be correct. This times 6 is 36. 36 minus 12 is going to give us 24. That means our answer is correct. I hope you understand what I've been solving so far. I hope you understand. Let's move to example 3. This is example 3. We are having 7q plus 14 equals to 49. I know from we have taken like few examples, and I know from these few examples now, you can confidently solve two-step equation, right? Let's solve this one, and this one will be solving it together. We bring down your 7q plus 14. When it crosses this, is coming here. This sign, this plus, this 14 is having plus. When it crosses this equal sign, this plus will change to minus, equals to 49 minus 14. You have 7q here plus 14 equals to 49. Bring down your 7q equals to this plus. When it crosses to this over to the other side, when this 14 crosses to the other side, this sign is going to change from plus to minus. Initially, this 14 is having plus, right? It crosses to the other side to meet 49. The sign is going to change from plus to minus. Then we are having 7q equals to 49 minus 14. So what is next are we going to do? What next are we going to do? I told you we are going to solve it together. Then the next thing we are going to do is bring down your 7q equals to 49 minus 14 will give us what? 35. Then the next thing we are going to do is to divide both sides by 7. We are left with 7q equals to 35. So we are going to be dividing both sides by 7. Seven here, 1. 7 here, 1. 7 here, 1. 7 and 30. 7 and 35 is going to give us 5 because 5 times 7 is 35. We are left with s. No, it's q. Q equals to 5. Q equals to 5. We are left with q equals to 5. So let's check the answer. Here we do not know our q before. So we have gotten our q. Our q now is 5. We replace this q with this 5. Our q is 5. Before we do not know our q. Then our q is 5. Replace the q with this 5. This 7 times 5 give us 35. 35 plus 14 give us 49. That means the answer is correct. Thank you so much for this class. See you in our next class. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Bye.